Hello everyone, it's me Pavlo, and today we'll be talking about true wireless earphones made by pretty good companies that requires more attention. It's Alpha and Delta, and I've got two versions of their KS100 true wireless earphones. I did review for Alpha and Delta in the past. They made some really good earphones. Now they also making true wireless models, Bluetooth speakers, like, good small set of really decent products for the really good and fair price. And KS100 came in two versions. You can get either hybrid with single dynamic driver and single balanced armature. It came in the black case and offers a gold logo on the faceplates, and it costs $100, and you can get single dynamic version in silver case with silver logos, and it costs like $85 or roughly, so it shows me price in hryvnias, so I just back convert them. So really fair price, nice, good cases, and so on. They have IPX5 sweat-proof rating, so you can use them when it's rain outside, or not heavy rain, of course, or in the gym. It gives you about 6 hours of work from the single charge, depending on loudness, and 120 hours of additional charge in the case, which is pretty decent in my opinion. And they use Bluetooth 5.2, they support aptX codec and uses Qualcomm 3040, QCC 3040, which is also a pretty good Bluetooth chip. So let's have a closer look. Mine earbuds are from the initial batch, so I didn't get retail box, but based on photos and what I've seen on videos, it's just black compact cardboard box where you get case with earpieces, a set of tips. I've got them in the plastic bags, and the USB charging cable. I'm actually totally agree if in future companies stop making retail boxes and will send just like minimum like this case and strapped some tips, and that's it. Actually, I don't think someone needs extra USB charging cable or something like that. So here they are, and actually cases are pretty heavy. Like not super heavy, but you feel that they are built of metal and they are really solid. As you can see, size is not very pocketable, but taking into account that big battery life, I think it's mostly occupied by the battery. One unusual thing that I got to use a little bit too is actually that these USB charging ports are on the front. Usually they are located on the back, and I always try to open them here, and they have interesting hinge, so it starts opening but not opening completely. So it opens here, and you can see that case has really interesting hinge, really nice, springy, and it looks super reliable. Also there are 4 LED showing the remaining charge in the case, and here you getting earpieces themselves. Same here with one exception. Here I've got other color of earpieces and shells and faceplates, but you can see here it's silver and here logo is gold. So here is the single dynamic driver version, and you can see driver, you can see charging contacts, some electronics, battery. Here is LED indicator, so everything is clean and clear. Even vent, I'm not sure actually, it's probably not only vent hole, it's microphone located here, because I don't see any other openings in the case. Nicely fitting into the case and holding well, but let's look at this transparent one, so we'll see the internals more cleanly. So nice ergonomic shape, classical, proven by time, fitting nicely into ear and holding pretty well. There is a metal spout with lip for holding the tips with protective grill. So basically it's just a regular modern earpiece with good ergonomics and staying and fitting into ear as well. Passive sound isolation is also on a pretty nice level. So basically I like everything about the build of these earpieces. It's just proven by time, design executed really nice. Good pearl-like faceplates with gold logos. And here you can see dynamic driver, you can see balanced armature, some wiring, battery inside, here it goes, and connectors, controllers, and other things like that. Some PCB here. So interesting design, nice wearing comfort. Of course they have touch controls. So basically everything you can expect for the modern true wireless earphones, staying nice in ears, holding connection really well, serves also pretty well. Here's a traditional microphone test. I am recording this part of the video using built-in microphones of the hybrid version, but I'm sure that actually they have similar microphones, so I can test only one version, and I won't apply to this fragment any gain correction or equalization, so you'll get an idea of how their microphones sound in real life. And of course about the sound, single dynamic driver and balanced armatures, and they are actually a good example on how treble can change perception of low frequencies. I'm pretty sure they use similar dynamic driver and similar tuning, but single dynamic driver sounds more bassy and more warmer with less energy in the treble, while the hybrid version actually has more clarity on the mids and in the treble area. And at the same time, this additional clarity shifts your attention from the low frequencies, and you perceive it as a bit less bass here. But nevertheless, both earphones are pretty bassy, not too much, but kind of emphasized in terms of low frequencies, both in terms of weight and impact. Depth of bass is good, resolution is normal, and texturing is also pretty okay. It has a bit of small nuances to give you the instrument's own character, but not too much. And at the same time, thanks to pretty juicy representation, they are good for those who like really big bass, but at the same time, thanks to the nice tuning, actually bass doesn't shadow mids, it doesn't bleed on them. So here you're getting even more accent, or actually it percepts as more accent. Here a bit less, but still also pretty bassy. And as an example, for the low frequencies, it's Antwoord. I think you freaky, like lot of bass, pretty punchy and fast. Here you getting like really punchy bass and mid frequencies, basically vocals, and less treble. You hear that something going in the treble region, but bass is dominating, giving you that energy vibe and pump. So treble not perceived really forward here. Here you're getting also pleasant bass, but it's a bit less, and you're getting more clarity on mids and treble, giving you more balanced signature, but still it's a bit on the bassy side of things. Then mid frequencies, here it's just dynamic driver with a bit of additional weight, actually not slow, with normal resolution. It's like dynamic drivers. You're getting additional weight, you're getting a bit of extra emotions, and not like deep focus on the micro contrast or like trying to show you all nuances and details. This model has more clarity on the mids, more focus on the small nuances and details. Still like not something monitoring or micro contrast focused, it's true wireless earphones at the end, and it gives also a bit different perception. Here you're getting more focus on the male vocal and lower mid instruments, and here you're getting more clarity and more aggression when it's necessary and more energy. So here also I'm getting a bit bigger stage, here a bit smaller, but both are like close to average in terms of size, both in width and in depth. Example, will be Eluveitie, The Call of the Mountains, famous track by Eluveitie. Lot of people heard it. It's like classical their track with lot of different instruments, with distorted guitars, with different vocals, so everything what we like in their songs. Here you're getting less clarity, less guitars. Here you're getting more guitars, more aggressive part, but still a bit hint of added warmth is present in both tracks. In terms of treble, both models are not particularly treble focused. This one has less treble, this one more, but extension is slightly above average even here, so not super extended, just basic overtones. Of course, no layering or something like that, but basic overtones are presented nicely. Here they are sharper with more energy treble, more lightweight and airy, and sometimes they can be even a bit too bright if you're really sensitive for the treble. But actually with time this excessive brightness is gone, at least for me. Here you're getting like just basic treble without more additional energy, just enough to give you basic overtones and make instrument sounds more natural. And example here is the song Remains the Same by Led Zeppelin. Led Zeppelin always recorded with guitars going pretty high, and this track is not an exception, so basically both models play this guitar okay, not perfectly but okay, but here you're getting a bit more of that overtones and more that airiness. Speaking about the comparisons, of course we have a lot of models in this price range, starting with Anchors for example, but I haven't heard Anchors for more than half a year, so I don't remember them well to do any comparisons. What I listen more often and what I listened recently, first of all, it's Final Audio ZE3000. Final Audio a bit more defined on the mids and on the bass, and with additional tightness and punch. Treble in Final Audio a bit more relaxed compared to the hybrid version, but a bit more extended compared to the dynamic driver one. FIO FD3 single dynamic driver true wireless model, actually bit less weight on the bass for both and bit more punch, so they are tighter and less weighty on the low frequencies. Mids are pretty similar with a bit more treble than here and a bit less energy on treble than for this model. And the FW5 with recent updates and better codecs became pretty good model in this segment, so they remind this model but with more clarity on the mids and less bass, because like less bass means more accent on the mids and the treble area. So, to summarize, really good model for its price, especially if you like basis signature. You're getting like 120 hours of life in the with case battery. I didn't measure actually 120 hours, but like they recharge them a lot, and pretty long time of work of earpieces themselves, and interesting basis signature. Here just more weight, here a bit more energy on the trebles that makes sound more balanced. Thank you for listening, thank you for your attention, and don't forget to have a great day.